Walking heavy, let the whole room know this is not a light set. This is growth, this is iron talking through the frame, through the sweat, through the pain, through the name. Every plate on the bar got history, every scar on the body got victory. You don't chase comfort, you chase size. You want more within the shoulders and eyes. That dangerous look when the reps go deep, when the lungs burn hot and you still don't leave. That is where the real ones separate, at the bottom of a hard set fate. You came for more than just getting through. You came to make the old shell lose. You came to leave with a bigger back and more force living in every trap. Bring that weight, bring that fire. Chest up high, take it higher. Bring that weight, no retreat. Put that pressure in the feet. The room gets dark, but the bass stays mean. That is where the strongest live unseen. Not online, not in cheap applause, but under the bar with a harder law. One more rep when the whole chest shakes. That is where another level waits. One more set when the body says stop. That is where the weak self gets dropped. This is not random aggression talk. This is heavy grind in the walk. The shirt fits tighter, the sleeves get loud, and the room starts moving when you move around. That is what this kind of track should do. Put more savage thought in you. Make the frame feel big, the spine feel wide, and the whole workout turn darker, higher. One more plate, one more push. No soft voice, no weak hush. Bring that weight, bring that fire. Chest up high, take it higher. Bring that weight, no retreat. Put that pressure in the feet. Wait! Built for more. Still getting bigger. Built for war. I train to move like a heavyweight, to build that chest, that back, that walk, that kind of presence before I talk. Every session adds another layer, more mass, more force, more danger, more hunger in the way I stare, more hard life in the air I wear. This is not pretty, this is pressure, turn to something you can measure, in the shoulders, in the traps, in the neck, in the way I move through another set. I know the cost, I paid it slow, meal by meal and rep by rep, year by year till the body changed, and now the room don't feel the same. When I step in with that bass in my ribs and that dark drop, still living, built for more. Still getting bigger. Built for war. Still pull the trigger. Built for more. Hold that line. Put more force in the spine. You can hear it in the low end knock. This is not soft, this is heavy talk. This is what the gym should sound like when a man turns pressure into life. Not just survive, but rise in size with more steel behind the eyes. The weak part died in a harder year. Now only the work still living here. I don't need luck, I need another set. I need that rep, I ain't folded yet. I need that blood in the chest and jaw, that hard calm under a harder law. Built for more means still unfinished. Still got hunger, still got vision. Still want more width on the frame. Still want more weight in the name. Still hungry, still mean, still wide, still lean. Built for more. Still getting bigger. Built for war. Yeah, low end, talk, hard room, walk, big back, build, from that dark. Low end, talk, hard room, walk, big back, build, from that dark. But you hold on, this the kind of sound make a man stand tall. Even when the fatigue hit through it all. This the kind of beat, put blood in the chest until the whole spine brace for stress. I want that rough room, red light vibe. Like the whole set got a darker side. Like the I know who really came to build more size and change the frame. Low end, talk, hard room, walk, big back, build, from that dark. Low end, talk, stay in line, put that knock in the spine. I've been in rooms where the weak went quiet, where the pressure got loud and the body got violent. Not outside, but inside the ribs, where all that hard work really lives. That is why this music can't get light. It need more chest and more bite, more depth in the bass, more grit in the flow. More of that feeling when the lights get low, when the set get long and the sweat roll thick, and you still say load that bar again. Cause this is not a hobby, this is build, this is body, this is blood, this is will. Low end talk means growth in the room, means bigger traps in the hoodie soon, means every word got turned to proof that this hard life's still shaping you. Back tight, chest full, no weak, no pull. Low end, talk, hard room, walk, big back, build, from that dark. Low end, talk, stay in line, put that knock in the spine. Hey! 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 Go harder, grow wider, stay with it, climb higher. Go harder when the lungs get rough, when the set gets long and the rack gets tough. That is where growth stops being theory and turns to mass in the chest you carry. That is where the grind gets physical, not just mental, not invisible. In the back, in the traps, in the walk, in the room shift right before you talk. I know the kind of pain that pays, slowing deep through harder days. The kind of change how the surface sit, the kind of leave more size on the ribs. This is not for soft motivation, this is pressure-fed transformation. This is for the men who love that burn, cause they know what the body earned. From another month, another phase, another cycle, another game. Go harder till the hook feel earned, like muscle under the skin got turned. Go harder, grow wider, stay with it, climb higher. Go harder, hold that line, put more size in the spine. Go harder. 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 The best part of the whole damn game is knowing you can still reshape what you were into something more through iron, time, and the hard gym floor. That is why the beat must slap like plates hit ground and traps react. That is why the rap must breathe like a man who still don't leave when the body say enough today. He answer back with heavy of your weight. Not stupid, not reckless, not blind, but hungry in a sharpened mind. Go harder till the room gets still, and the whole track starts to feel like one more level in the chest, like a bigger body under stress. That's the lane, that's the life, that's the proof. You grow through what you push through. One more set, one more rise, more back, more size. Go harder. 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 Yeah. No soft reps, no weeknights, big body dreams, hard gym lights. No soft reps in a hard room mood. That's how a man gets bigger for good. Not by wishing, not by hope, but by learning how to carry more with the same two hands, same chest, same breath to the whole frame turn. Built from stress. I know that place where the room gets small and one more inch feel like it costs it all. That is where the shape gets found in the plates and the sweat and the low end sound. That is where the shirt gets tight in the lats and trapped from ugly nights. This that music for a darker build, for a man who want his body filled with more force, more wit, more presence, not more talking fake aggression. No soft reps means hard results, means bigger walking, deeper pulse. No soft reps, no weeknights, big body dreams, hard gym lights. No soft reps, hold that line, put more hunger in the spine. A lot of men let the thought aside, to the work start asking sacrifice, to the meals, the sleep, the sets, the pain, all come linked to visible gain. But I know what that road look like, dark low end and the heart of life. One more rep and one more plate, till the body become heavyweight. This is not clean little fitness talk, this is big frame, built in the walk. This is deep base chest attack, this is width in the shoulders and back. That's the feel the track must carry, not light safe but something heavy, enough to make the whole room nod, enough to make one more set feel hard and worth it, worth all the pressure. Cause the bigger self gets built in measure, not overnight but night by night, under those same hard gym lights. Wide chest, hard breath, no weak, no less, no soft reps, no weeknights, big body dreams, hard gym lights. No soft reps, hold that line, put more hunger in the spine. One more plate, one more level, built from weight, built from pressure. One more plate, that's how the room gets serious. That's how the body start looking different. That's how the whole chest get more room in a hoodie and a shirt and a hard night mood. I don't train for little change, I want that visible rearrange of the frame, of the walk, of the stare, to the whole gym feel that I'm there. This is not for half-stepping lifters, this for the men who still want bigger. Shoulder stacked with all that strain, back wider from 100 pains. Turn to growth, turn to shape, turn to a body built from weight. That's why the beat need more low end talk, more bass in the chest, more bite in the knock. One more plate ain't just a phrase, it's a door to another phase. And every heart set push that open, till the whole low shell gets broken. One more plate, one more level, built from weight, built from pressure. One more plate, no weak line, put that iron in the spine. The second verse should feel like a bigger step, like the beat itself want one more set, like the whole room got more low end now, and the lifter got more chest somehow. That's what a real gym record do. It don't just play, it pull through the body and the breath in the one, for more mass, more shape, more front on the frame when you leave that room. And the shirt fit different in the gloom of a street light after midnight, when the whole chest still feel that fight, that built it, that fed it, that made it larger. That's why the hook got two hit harder. One more plate to the room, say damn, he came in one, walked out a man. More size in the traps and lats, more hunger in where the mind stay at. That's the zone this beat must hold, heavy. Chest up, no hide, low more, stay wide. Chest up, no hide. One more level, built from weight, built from pressure. One more plate, no weak line. Put that iron in the spine. Trap energy, not in the trend. In the chest and back where the hard reps blend with the low end slam and a snare attack to the whole damn session. Living the traps, this is not a joke and this ain't aesthetic. This is body built through a hard athletic life of iron, food and sweat, and all the reps you ain't skipped yet. I want the flow to feel more loaded, like the body itself exploded into a bigger frame. More room in the shirt, more force under the bar. Thought through, hurt that paid, that built, that carved out shape that made the weak old shell escape. This the kind of track need hard mouth feel like the bars got body and the bass got steel. Big trap energy in the room tonight that make a man want one more fight. With the low, with the rack, with the old self, to the new one stand with more health. No cute talk, no thin, little flex. This thick rap for a thick hard chest. Big trap energy, whole room pressure. Big trap energy, built much better. Big trap energy. I know what it sound like when the beat too light. It don't move blood, it don't start fights in the chest and the mind. In the will, it don't make the room go still. Just need more knock, more rap, more grit, more body in the bars when the low end hit. That's the type of song a hard man want when he trained for more than a six-pack front. He want width, density, stance, and mass. He want more work sitting in the traps. He want the hook to feel like a signal to the body that grows still physical. Big trap energy to the final set. Feel like one you won't forget. That's how the best gym records land. They put more force back in their hands and the feet and the breath in the next rep too. To the whole body feel brand new, not light, fresh, but hard and grown. That's what this beat should make known. Hard bass, wide back, more force, no slack. Big trap energy, whole room pressure. Big trap energy, built much better. Big trap energy. want bigger, and every line should keep that drive to the room itself feel more alive. With the bass, the flow, the hook, the knock, all telling the body don't you stop. Big chest season, stay on it. Hard drive, breathe in, stay on it. Big chest season, hold that line. Put more thickness in the spine. Big chest season, hold that line. Put more thickness in the spine. There's something about a bass heavy track that make the whole chest sit right in the back of the room with the beat of the mind. And that's the lane where big men grind. Not for a weekend, not for a trend, but for the build that don't got an end. Just levels, layers, more size, more serious looking eye. Big chest season till the mirror talk, till the whole room hear it in the walk, till the straps dig deeper on the tank, cause the upper body feel that blank space where the old frame used to live. Now the newer one got more to give. This melody can't read that feel a chest first anthem that sound real. Not corny hype and not fake gym talk, but hard rap with a bigger walk. That's the kind of hook that should return, like all that pressure gotta burn. Still lit in the ribs and pec line. Big chest season all the time. More chest, more breath, stay hard, no less. More chest, more breath, stay hard, no less. Big chest season, stay on it. Hard drive breathing, stay on it. Big chest season, hold that line. Put more thickness in the spine. Big chest season, stay on it. Hard drive breathing, stay on it. Big chest season, hold that line. Put more thickness in the spine. Pull out the fucking hood. Hard room mode. No weak body. Hard room mode. Move rowdy. Hard room mode when the low end crack and the whole set sit in the upper back. When the room go red and the breath go thick and the next hard rep still need that grit. This is not a vibe, this is body law. This is what it costs to get more raw. More size on the frame, more walk in the step, more visible force from the reps you kept. I need the verse to ride more ruthless, like the flow got built by movement. Like the bars know what the gym smell like, lace, sweat, dark air, hard room nights. This the kind of track, turn one more set into something you ain't folded. Jet into another brick in the back and chest to the whole body look more blessed by pressure, by grind, by the low end whip. That put more steel in the grip. Hard room mode to the room say damn, he got more force in how we stand. Hard room mode. No weak body. Hard room mode. Move rowdy, rowdy. Hard room mode. Hold that line. Put more force in the spine. Die. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hard room mode. No weak body. Hard room mode. Move rowdy, rowdy. The best workout tracks do more than hype. They get the whole room a harder life. They make the chest brace, the traps flare out. They put one more savage thought in the mouth, like let's go again. Load one more plate, let the old shape die, let the new one wake. That's the kind of rap I want in this. Something with enough bass to leave a mark on the room, on the ears, on the body in it. On the way the whole set get committed. The second verse should feel more packed, like every line got more body attached. And the drum still punching the low and sit, where the whole hard room get lit. Hard room mode ain't just a phrase, it's the state where the strong get made and the hook need hit like a hard truth tone. And bass and sweat and a bigger soul. Stay mean, stay low, one more move low. Hard room mode. No weak body. Hard room mode. Bigger than before, still growing. Bigger than before, still going. Bigger than before, that's the whole point of every hard rep. Through the aching joints of every meal, every set, every year that made the old shell disappear and left this harder thing alive. With more width in the back and stride, with more pressure in the walk and tone, with more body in the zone. This beat should feel like visible change. Not fake talk, but a harder range. Emotion, force, and appetite for more growth in the darker light. I know what it means to outgrow the man you were not long ago. And that's the lane the hook should hold. Not fantasy, but work turned bold. Bigger than before in the shirt fit, in the way the baseline hit and make the whole gym feel that drive that says the bigger self alive. And still climbing, still adding weight, still making the body dominate. Bigger than before, still growing. Bigger than before, still going. Bigger than before. Hold that line. Put that progress in the spine. Verse should sound more earned, like all those late nights still got burned. In the chest, in the back, in the lungs, in the jaw. That hard calm under a harder law. This melody should move like gains, visible and real through strain. Not soft and safe, but broad and sharp like low and bass. In a dark red room where the whole set starts to bloom into another layer of size, another harder look in the eyes. That's the kind of gym rap I mean. More rap in the bars, more bass in the spleen, more body in the hook, more room in the frame, more sense at the grind. Change the name. Bigger than before, still not done, still got hunger, still got lungs for one more set and one more phase. That's the life that builds the shape. More width, more weight. Stand hard, escalate. Bigger than before, still growing. Bigger than before. Bigger than before. Hold that line. Put that progress in the spine. Bigger than before. Before. Hold that line. Put that progress in the spine. Bigger than before. I came to take over. Whole room shift over. Big weight, big aura. I came to take over. Walking like the floor already know me. Like the iron in the room wanna test me slowly. I don't flinch, I get larger. Said by said, I get harder. Every plate on the bar got a question. Every rep in the chest got direction. I'm not here for a casual sweat, I'm here for the shape I ain't reached yet. This is where the body gets serious. This is where the weak is delirious. Talking about later, talking about rest. Talking more force in the upper chest, more width in the frame, more weight in the stance, more room in the sleeves and the traps in the pants. This beat should hit like a blacked out truck. Low and deep when the set gets stuck, then one more push and the whole thing move. That is what real ones came to prove. I don't bro drive, I built mine. In dark rooms, in hard times. Now when the bass let the room bend, like the session got a king in it. I came to take over. Whole room shift over. Big weight, big aura. I came to take over. No fade, no folding. All chest, all motion. Big force, big presence. I came to take over. Most men want the image without the label, want the final form without the danger. But I know what the growth costs. How much comfort got lost? How much time turned to muscle? How much pain turned to hustle? How many late nights built the shoulders? How many hard sets made me colder? Not cold in spirit, cold in focus. More exact when the pressure closing. This melody should sound like status, like I got bigger through all that static. Like the room got smaller when I stepped inside it, and the whole beat knew I dominated. That's the energy I need in the verse. Not empty flexing, not fake thirst. Real power in the breath and jaw. Real growth under a harder law. I came to take over the hour, to rack the room, the vibe, the whole soundtrack to the final hook. Come back like proof. The gym got louder when I move. Stand up, stay huge. No pause, no truce. Big walk, big stare. Take space, take air. I came to take over. Whole room shift over. Big weight, big aura. I came to take over. No fade, no folding. All chest, all motion. Big force, big presence. I came to take over.
Yo. Yo. Still hungry, still climbing. Still ugly, still grinding. Still hungry, still grinding. Still hungry, still grinding. Yo.
Still hungry when the meal plan boring. Still hungry when the whole day dragging. Still hungry when the chest feel empty and the set get long and the legs get heavy. That's the kind of hunger that shape a man. Not appetite for talk, appetite for demand. For more back, more whip, more pull, more visible proof. In the way I move, I know what it means to want more life and build that want through a harder fight. Inside the rack, inside the room, inside the base. When it bloom, this track should feel like a stomach growl, like the whole low and want it now, like the verse got teeth in it and the hook keep feeding it. This is not comfort music. This is where the body go through it. This is where the weak part lose and the heart itself break through. Still hungry means I'm not done. Still climbing means I still want one more year work on the frame I wear to the whole room feel that there's something bigger coming through the door. Cause hunger built me wanting more.
Yeah. Still hungry, still climbing. Still ugly, still grinding. No sleep, no coasting. Still hungry, still focused. More size, more fire. Still climbing, take it higher. Still hungry, still climbing. Still ugly, still grinding. Some men get one small win and cool off. I don't want the whole roof off. The old version, the old pace, the old weak look off my face. I want my body to say ambition without a word through my position. Through the shoulders, the neck, the walk. Through the way the low end talk. This melody should feel expensive, but hungry, dark, and offensive. To comfort the soft routines, the half-built lives and half-grown dreams. Still hungry when the set turns nasty. When the rep goes slow, when the breath get raspy. That's the lane where I feel alive. That's where that bigger self arrive. And every line I move with purpose. Like I know exactly what the hurt is worth. Cause the bigger frame costs pain and discipline through every phase. Still hungry to the final hook. Sound like the whole room shook. From how much a want got built in me. That's gym rap with identity. No sleep, no ease. More reps, more greed. Stay raw, stay lit. Still hungry, built thick. Still hungry, still hungry, still climbing. Still ugly, still grinding. No sleep, no coasting. Still hungry, still focused. More size, more fire. Still climbing, take it higher. Still ugly, still climbing. Still ugly, still grinding.
fit, room cold, I run it. Boss way, no panic. Heavy mode, Titanic. Boss weight when I step by the rack, no rush in the face, all calm in the back. That's a different type of savage, not barking loud, just carrying status. Built from place and from patience, from dark rooms and long durations, from all the sessions nobody prays, that built my body in hidden ways. Now the whole vibe different when I enter, more gravity around my center, more pressure in the room from silence, the most men never make with violence. This beat should sound like big black truck doors, closing slow on the marble floor, luxury minutes with a hard gym twist, that kind of power you can fake with lips. Boss weight means I don't need hype, I let the frame and the low end talk, I let the sleeves and the shoulders speak, I let the reps make the message deep. Not every man can wear this tone, took too much pain to make it my own. Now when the hook come back, it feel like blacked out steel in a bigger wheel. Wow. Boss weight, black fit, room cold, I run it. Boss weight, no panic, heavy mode, Titanic. Boss weight, stay calm, all force, no fraud. Boss weight, no panic, heavy mode, Titanic. Too many songs try to sound rich, but don't got pressure in the pitch, don't got chest in the cadence, don't got low in with real statements. I need this one to move like rank, like a hard-built king in the tank of the room where the weights all live, and the strongest still lasts more from it. Boss weight means the walk look paid, not in money and how it was made, in the years of iron and all that grind that turned rough work to a sharper mind. This melody should feel like status, built from strain, not just aesthetics. The kind of make a lift or nod, like yeah, that's exactly the job. More body, more force, more control, more dark gold in the soul. That's the lane, the final hook should know the heavyweight calm, fully grown. Black cap, low stare, big walk, on air, stay cool, move me, boss weight, stay clean, boss weight, black fit, room cold, I run it, boss weight, no panic, heavy mode, Titanic. Boss weight, stay calm, all force, no fraud. Boss weight, no panic, heavy mode, Titanic. Bar. Yeah. 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 Tunnel on. Eyes locked. Noise dead. Heart hot. Tunnel on. No drip. Hard focus. Move this. Tunnel on. Eyes locked. Noise dead. Hard hot. Tunnel on. No drip. Hard focus. Move this. Tunnel on, tunnel on, tunnel on, tunnel on when the room too loud, when the too many signals circle around. That's when a hard man trying to feel down to the rack and the way he feel. Nothing else matter in that zone. Not the phone, not the talk, not the tone. If anybody drifted by, only the task and the driving side. This is where the sharp gets sharper, and the ugly miss that armor. Up full attention on one line, and the whole world cut behind. This beat should move like a narrow lens, like the whole low end band. Toward the target, toward the push, toward the rep, you ain't let go yet. Tunnel on to the body, obey. To the rep, don't slip away. To the shoulders, hips, and hands, move like one under command. That's the kind of focus I need. Not vague, dark, but a sharper speed. Perceived in the drums and the rap attack, while the whole room disappear in black. Tunnel on. Eyes locked. Noise dead. Heart hot. Tunnel on. No drift. Hard focus. Move this. Tunnel on. Stay true. Only task. Only you. This ain't the track for a wide soft mind. This a track for the man on grind, who know the set can fail real fast if the focus split in half. That's why the verse gotta sound more exact. Less decoration, more tact. Less extra, more precision. More body under full decision. I want the bass to feel like blinders on a racehorse built from iron. I want the hook to feel like a blade, cutting all weak, noise away. Turn alone, tell the body move, without a question, just straight through. The hard rep, the slow rep, the one that bite and try to pull the frame offline. That's where real ones stay alive, with dead calm in the eyes. And the final chorus got to hit like all the noise got murdered quick. Now only force and task exists. That's tunnel mode in the mix. Dead noise, harsh stare, no crowd, no air, one lane, one move, stay locked, push through, tunnel on, eyes locked, noise dead, hard hot, tunnel on, no drift, hard focus, move this, tunnel on, stay true, only task, only you. Yeah. Grow wide, grow heavy, still hungry, still ready, more body, grow heavy, still ready, grow wide. When the whole chest ache, that's the tax that bigger shoulders take. Grow heavy when the legs feel slow, when the body still say add more load. This ain't little boy fitness talk, this that big frame hunger in the walk. That say y'all want more room in the shirt, even if the road got pain in the dirt. This beat you feel like a growth spurt, through the bass when the reps still hurt, through the kick when the set go long and the low end make the wheel stay strong. I'm not training just to say I did, I'm training till the body look more built, till the mirror gotta recognize a man with more within the eyes. Grow wide through every ugly phase, through all the months of slow hard gains that nobody clap for, nobody see, till one day they gotta notice me. That's the thing the hook should hold, visible progress, hard and bold. Grow wide, grow heavy, still hungry, still ready, more back, more chest, built thick, no less. Grow wide, stay mean, big frame, built clean. Yeah, the second verse should feel more anabolic, not science talk, just body logic. Stress plus time plus appetite, turn the visible heart of life. This melody should rap like muscle, like the whole track came to hustle. Mass on to upper frame, to the old shirt fit ain't the same. That's the lane most men avoid, cause growth asks for years deployed. In the meals, in the sleep, in the pain, in the one more phase of hard-earned gain. Grow heavy till the room go quiet, when you step in with that larger diet of effort, low end, hard set grind, in a bigger body state of mind. That's what the chorus got to say, not just survive another day, but build, expand, outgrow the shell, to the whole gym know you well. For the walk, for the win, for the drive that came from staying alive in the roughest part of the whole process, long enough to make that progress. More width, more load, no weak mode. Grow hard, stay fed, mass built, ahead. Grow wide, grow heavy, still hungry, still ready, more back, more chest, built thick, no less. Grow wide, stay mean, big frame, built clean. Grow wide, grow heavy, grow wide, grow heavy, still hungry. War mode, no more. Stand up, chest flex, One, yeah. One more. When the bar get close, when the lungs get tight, and the rack look ghost like a battlefield in a dark red room. And the next hard rep got teeth to it. This is where the animal side wake, not to lose control, but to dominate. The weak hesitation in the chest that say maybe slow down, maybe rest. No, this the zone where I lock in me. More jaw tight, more eyes clean, more force in the legs and back, more drive in the whole attack. This beat should sound like boots on concrete, and 808s under heartbeats like the whole room turned a campaign against the shell I came to change. War mode till the body shake, war mode till another plate feel less like fear and more like fuel. That's the law in a hard man's room. This ain't casual, this ain't soft. This that mode where the weak get crossed out the system, out the frame, till the body speak a new name. War mode, no mercy. War mode, get dirty. War mode, stand tall, push through, take on. War mode, no sleep, more force, go deep. I need a second verse more savage, not screaming loud but body active, like the hook came back with blood in it, and the whole room start to drum with it. This is for the men who love that edge, where the set hang off the ledge, where another rep feel like war, and still you ask the body for more. This melody should hit like impact to the rib cage and the upper back, enough to make the whole frame brace and step into a harder place. That's the kind of energy tracks miss when they too soft for true fitness. This got to bite, this got to swing, this got to make the whole room sting in the best way, with more fight, with more pressure under the lights. War mode, no mercy, no retreat till the final hook bring the heat. No peace, no rest. Stand up, chest flex, move hard, stay rude. War mode, push through. War mode, no mercy. War mode, get dirty. War mode, stand tall, push through, take on. War mode, no sleep, more force, go deep. Back again, more built back again, more grit back again, staying strong, hard work, still on back again, no fade, that is how men get made back again, no fade, that is how men get made back again, with more scars on me and more low end in the heart of me. That's what hard years do to a man if he stay in and take command of the wreckage, of the doubt, of the loss, of the weight of what it costs to come back to the room and still ask the rack for more will. This ain't easy rise music, this rebuilding from the ruin, this putting slabs on a new frame till the whole body change its name. Back again and not a wall different, more weight in the chest, less fear in it, more room in the sleeves, more eyes on fire, more reason to keep going high. This beat should sound like combat pressure, dark enough to fit the weather, hard enough to make a man believe in what he building again. That's the thing, a hard hook, hold not fake hope, but a stronger soul, built in the reps, what pain stay near, and still he got more, really, yeah, back again. More built back again, more grit back again, staying strong, hard work, still on back again, no fade, that is how men get made back again, no fade, that is how men get made. I come back in a pretty road, it's dark rooms and a heavier load, this body trust rebuilt rep by rep, with sweat in the chest and a tight jaw set. This melody should feel like pain, turn to drive and turn to gain, not overnight and not too clean, but real enough to sound obscene in the best way, raw and earned like the whole track got scars that burn, still under the bass, still in the bars, still in the eyes when the light go dark. Back again means bigger faith than what hard rooms can recreate inside a man who almost cracked, then came back broader in the back. That's the lane this chorus on, not some shallow victory tone, but the truth that pain can still rebuild a harder body, stronger will. New scars, new shape, stay hard, no break back up, get wide, more drive inside, back again, more built back again, more grit back again, staying strong, hard work. Still on, back again. No fade, that is how. Men get made back again. No fade, that is how. Men get made. Word. Yeah, black marble, heavy aura, dark power, built broader. Black marble, heavy aura, dark power, built broader. Yeah, black marble, heavy aura, dark power, built broader. Black marble, no weak light, hard room, all night. Black marble, yeah. Stay calm, yeah. All force, no fraud, yeah. I want the second verse more expensive, more body in the sentence, more lowing in the leather seats of the mind when the heartbeat breathe. This is for the men who move lightweight, even when they barely speak, cause the frame got enough to say. Everything the mouth don't need. Black marble, heavy aura, that's the vibe when the gym get darker and the bass make the whole room lean toward a rack and a bigger dream of more width, more back, more chest, more visible proof for stress. Turn to power, turn to shape, turn to a man to dominate any room just by presence. That's what this hook should represent. Not a boy trying hard to flex, a boss built body under press. Stay dark, stay clean, move slow, still mean. Big step, own room, built rich, built doom. Black marble, heavy aura, dark power, built broader. Black marble, no weak light, hard room, all night. Hey, black marble, oh, stay calm, oh, no force, no fraud, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, still run, still push, still high, no push. No push. No push. Still run when the tank look low, still push when the room say no. Still hot when the lungs get tight and the whole set blur in the light. That's the lane of the deep set engine. Not one burst but staying in it long enough to feel the shift. When the second wind hit the ribs, this is for the men who know that gear. Under the burn, under the fear. One more round and one more drive and still the body stay alive. This beast you move like a chain on steel, like the low end. Drag the whole room with it through another wave of motion. Hard work, no devotion to comfort. On the take a pace, on the leader, sweat the face on the beat and the bars and the knock, making the whole damn system lock. Back in when it almost quit. That's the thing the hook should hit. Still run, still push, no fade. That's how long a war get played. Still run, still push, still high, no push. Still run, stay alive, hard pace, no still drive. Still run, no we close. That is how the engine grows. No cushion, no cushion. Most close, man, got one burst and fade. I want the kind of strength that stay through the ugly minutes after hype, through the longer road at night. This melody should feel like mileage on a hard-built body. All it need is one more baseline shove to keep the whole frame pushing up. And for through another set, another lap, you ain't folded yet. That's the type of low end I respect, the one that sit hard in the chest and make the body feel more willing to stay in and keep rebuilding its own limits, rep by rep, through all the work and all the sweat. Still run, still push, that's the line of men who go through time, not one day but year by year, to the engine loud and clear. That's the kind of hook I need, harder than a slogan beat. Run until the whole room, true fatigue, ain't got no win on you. No fade, stay lit, still move, still hit, hard breath, no quit, long war, built thick, still run, still push, still hot, no cushion, still run, stay alive, hard pace, still drive, still run, know we close, that is how the engine grows. No cushion, no cushion. No cushion.
Yo. Who I'm saying? That's what I do without romance. Be off dancing.
Closer now, built to win. Closer now, lock back in.
Closer now than I was last month. Closer now with a harder front. Closer now cause the room got paid in sweat and reps and years I gave to the rack, to the weight, to the plan, to turn a boy to a harder man. This is not fake victory talk. This is body, truth in the walk. This is what progress really feel like. Not cute, not light, but still like. In the chest and traps and neck. In a set you ain't folded yet. This beat should sound like nearing it. The goal to shape the peak of it. Enough low end to make the room feel like success got heavier soon. Closer now through the harder reps. Closer now through the ugly sets. Closer now through all that pain. Turn to visible gain. That's the thing the hook should hold. Not fantasy, but something bold and earned enough to make a man train harder with a bigger plan.
Closer now, built to win. Closer now, lock back in. Closer now, know we pace. That goal, still in face. Closer now, no slow down. One more year, wear the crown.
I want the second verse more triumphant. Not soft, not pop, but more giant. In a way the bars still hit like work. In a way the bass still make the shirts hit different on a bigger chest. That all those hard sets really stress. In a new shape, new force, new look. That's what gives a hook its hook. Closer now ain't some empty phrase. It's all the sum of harder days. All the meals, all the sleep, all the grind. All the dark rooms in the mind. And the gym where the body got forged. To the weak old version got ignored. This melody should leave a man feeling stronger than when it began. That's what a real workout record does. It don't just hit, it lifts the blood. Closer now to the frame I want. Closer now to the man I haunt. Inside my head till he step outside. Built from pressure and brutal drive. Go close, stay mean. More work, more see, stand big.
Go close, stay mean. More work, more scene. Stand big, don't coast. Closer now.